Hey all, welcome back. I'm going to start carving this, I think. I was assembling the Telecaster, but I ran into a slight snag and I need to ask my pickup guy a question, so I'm waiting on him getting back to me. So I thought, well, in the meantime, I'm going to come and do this instead. So yeah, I've got this set up with the little pin sticking out there at the bottom. That's set to 10 mils, so I'm going to run round. It's just a thing I found in my dad's place when I was clearing it out. So I'm going to run around with this, put a light score all the way around at 10 mil mark, and then run around that with the pencil. And then I need to draw on the top where I want to carve to, so, and then just get busy with the files really. Don't listen to me waffles too much. Let's just fire on. Let's get this initial carve done, eh? Well, I'm getting there. I've got my 10mm band all the way around the edges, and most of it is really good. This part here, for instance, is pretty fairly straight from here to here. But some of the other bits, they're a bit sort of, so I'll need to get it with some scraper or something, I think, just to get them all straightened out. Do that first. So now I've done that, I need to sort of think where I'm doing my recarve, and I'm going to put it about in the middle here on this piece. You can draw a line, you don't have to. I'm just drawing lines to show roughly what I'm doing. Kind of come around here. I'm going to keep it fairly close to the edge around the back. That's my intention. Try and keep this sort of keep the line sort of small all around the back. Sort of thing. Something like that, basically. That's where I'm going to do my recarve. So, I'm going to start at this horn and work my way around. So that's the basics of it. I don't know what you can see on the camera there, but you sort of, it's getting the shape to it and everything. The thing to do now is just lots of sanding, loads of sanding. Yeah, that's what's next. Yeah, but no, it's not too. The initial carve doesn't take too long. Bit messy in that. Power tools, my advice is, if you feel confident enough, you know, you're up for it, then fine, but just beware that they can. Something, it depends what stage you're at, because I love power tools, but sometimes you get to certain stages and it starts to get really risky, and you can just take a little or something and, you know, it can make a big problem. So just be wary of them. You know, because like I've got my edge kind of uniform, you know, all the way around. So you can imagine if the sander just went, you know, and took a gouge out. It's another thing to try and deal with. So yeah, a lot of this around this lower area here, I'm going to be using pieces of wood with sandpaper to take out all the little bumps and things like that, get it all nice and smooth and level and stuff. You just have to, it's the same as like carving egg, you just have to feel around with your fingers and try your best in the light to try and see what it is you're needing to achieve and things, and then crack on. Anyway, we need to do some of the back as well. It's got really sharp edges on the back, so I'm not sure what to do there yet. I don't know whether to do that round over a bit or just sand it. I'll have a little think and get back to you. I've decided to do the small round over again. I'm doing this one, so I'll just go carefully. And I'll probably come round, I'm probably completely behind the way the camera, but you'll get the gist of it anyway. Who's a bloody idiot? Yeah, well. That's alright though. Look at that. You'd never know it'd been there, would you? Obviously that's a bit shallower, but it was massive anyway, so it doesn't matter. And I used the round over to gauge how far in. I'd sanded down here to match on this side, and the shape still. Look at that. Perfect, isn't it? So that's good. Yeah. I thought, man, what an idiot. Couldn't believe I did that. I was like, Neil, for sake. And I was really careful because in here I've got the carve, you know. And I remembered that was there, so I stopped and bypassed that. Good. And then forgot about the jack socket. It's like, ah, fool. Anyway, I'm going to keep sanding around this and get everything to blend in. I'm just laughing because this is my third go at doing this video. I get carried away and let's talk for ages. Anyway, yeah, if I stand about here, you can kind of see the carves, eh? See the top one and the bottom one there. It's pretty smart, isn't it? It's cool as beans. And flip. I went over that again too with the forging a bit just to deepen it again. So yeah, it wasn't too big an issue, eh? And the shape of the guitar looks great and everything. So happy days. And you can see how shallow they are now. They're barely there from the top. They're only like a couple of millimeters, if that, depth left. So the carve really takes it down, like, eh? But no, it's going brilliant. So I think what I'm going to do tomorrow, I'm going to come out and go over it with a 320, I think, and then start getting the finish on. Get a coat on anyway, then we'll see. If there's any issues, they'll show up when you put a coat finish on. But so far it's looking good. It doesn't weigh a lot too, but it's adding the Floyd rose and everything that really makes it heavier, because of the big block. It's a big solid lump of metal in a Floyd rose, isn't it? I've also got a little chip, just, I don't know if you can see that, it's basically this corner here. I'll put it up to the camera and hope you can maybe see it, but there's a little chip there I'll need to deal with. I'll tear it or something. We'll figure it out though. I'm sure it'll be fine. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Telly turned out great the way. This epic guitar, those pickups, oh, what a combination. I'll need to get on to Mr. Warman and say, look, you need to make more of these bridge pickups because they're absolute killer. Anyway, yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to like and comment as usual. Any questions, feel free to ask. And thank you very much for all the kind comments. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so anyway, I'll catch you later. Cheers.